back to the channel. I'm in my baby girl's PT Cruiser, and I just got off my phone with my messages and my social media. I got a question from a guy, a young guy. He want to know he know a friend that's selling a PT Cruiser. It won't start. Now they're under the assumption that the timing belt broke. So his question to me was, seeing that he think I'm I do a lot of talk and videos about the PT, so it's obviously I know a lot about them. That's understandable. But what he want to know, and I have a hard time answering this, is do I think that the car bent valves when the timing belt broke? Now, you can't, that is a hard question to get some advice on, because you don't know until you either do a leak down test or actually put a belt on it and start it and see. Now, even putting a belt on it, I once had a guy in the shop, the car set for a long time. So he put a timing belt on the car, timing belt had broke. Now, when he got the belt on and started, the car still wouldn't start, and it was still spinning over fast as if there was no compression. So what he did was pull the heads off and found out, lo and behold, there was no bent valve, people. You got to diagnose these things. If you do a leak down test, is the best indication of your valves are bent. Because if your valve is bent, it's not going to seal, and that air will escape somewhere, either out of the intake or the exhaust. That is the best true indication to tell if that broken timing belt caused any damage, bent any valve. All right, let me get back to the story. He pulled ahead, no bent valves. Oh, he was upset. What had happened was the lifters simply collapsed. Remember, now the car sat for a while, so the oil drained out of the lifters, so they are no longer pumped up. They are no longer gonna let the valves open and close the way they're supposed to. So he totally misdiagnosed his car, and would that have happened to me? I don't know, because I would have to call and get a lot of history. If you got a PT Cruiser that has set for a long time, remember now, those are hydraulic lash adjusters, the lifters, or the lash adjusters, they're not pumped anymore because all the oil has drained out of them. So they're spongy, and they're not gonna allow proper compression, and you're gonna essentially think, you have engine problems. So dig into the customer deep, man. How long have this car sit? All right, so again, the moral of the story is he didn't have bent valves, he just had collapsed lifters or spongy lifters to where they wasn't allowing compression to build, and that was his situation. Now, it could easily happen to anybody. Again, the proper test for bent valves is a leak down test. It's not even compression test, because my suggestion is do a leak down test. That's the best way to find out if you have bent valves. Now, if you in there, you already in there, and you going along with your procedure, go ahead and put a belt on and start it up. But again, you may be tricked, because if the last adjuster's done leak down, then you was gonna still sound like you have no compression, man. It's a diagnosing world out there. You have to properly diagnose these cars in order to find out exactly what's wrong with it. All right, I want to keep this video short. What I'm up to 4 minutes. You got any questions, man? I can answer them the best way I know how without being there. All right, thanks for watching, man, and comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.